months ago, I had no clue what I was doing when I started my first vegetable garden. I freaked out over every little yellow leaf, every bug I saw on a leaf. I couldn't tell what was a male or female flower on my cucumbers and zucchinis. It was absolutely chaotic. I didn't think anything was going to survive, and I definitely didn't think I'd be where I'm at now. So I figured I'd make a video on the 5 things that I wish I knew before I started my first vegetable garden. The first thing is that you don't need to know everything about gardening or starting a garden before actually doing it. I spent a lot of time researching. I did research what soil I needed, of course, but I learned a lot more about gardening when I actually put plants into the soil and planted them. I learned a lot more about my tomatoes when I put them in the ground. And yeah, you don't need to know everything before you start. The second thing is don't panic over every little thing. I do this a lot and I still do it to this day, but honestly, plants are so resilient. You don't need to freak out over every little thing. Transplant shock, yellow spots, bugs, all of that, floppy plants, anything like that. Like, you don't need to panic. It's not over if things don't go right. Someone decided to mow the grass at the time that I'm filming this, but anyways, the third thing is I didn't realize how important pollinators were to actually get harvest. I learned a lot about hand pollinating because I haven't seen many bumblebees in my garden. And I'm going to show you a little clip of when I did see one and I literally almost cried. But pollinators are so important in the garden. And I'm just waiting to see bumblebees and pollinators come through. And when they do, I literally cry. This was the first bumblebee in my garden. So cute. The fourth thing that I didn't know before starting the vegetable garden is that you need to have a lot of patience. If you don't have a lot of patience, you're going to learn to be patient because things take a lot of time to grow. Some things faster than others, but you got to be patient. I planted things and I woke up every morning and I ran outside, and some things never changed for a while and some things changed super quickly. So definitely you will be learning a lot of patience when you start your first garden. And the fifth thing is protect your garden. I didn't realize how many pests and little buddies we would have, like Larry the groundhog being a little thief, taking my lettuce and my kale, which is fine because I totally love groundhogs and animals. But when you're trying to produce a harvest and this little guy decides to come in and have a snack, so be prepared to protect your garden at all costs earlier than you think, because they will start as soon as those plants are in the garden, whether it's squirrels, groundhogs, pests, bugs, aphids, as you see right here. It just goes on and on and on. So check your plants every day, every morning, under the leaves. Protect your plants from Larry the groundhog and squirrels by maybe using some chicken wire and things like that. And that's it for this video, guys. I'm still learning as I go every single day, honestly. And if you are also a beginner gardener that may be thinking about starting your own garden, definitely do it. And if you enjoyed this video and want to see more content as a beginner gardener, don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you at the next one. Love you guys.